Well, hello, hello, hello. You all have not had the pleasure of meeting me, but this is Turquoise Star Tarot. Now, this is my very first live tarot session. I am a little bit nervous, I will be honest. I have not been reading tarot long. I'm still in the learning process, so please bear with me, you guys, but I just feel like you all get to have a unique experience of seeing me learn. I'm self-taught. I've been doing it almost a year now, and yeah, so just a little bit about me, a quick intro. I live in Tennessee, in the Bible Belt. I grew up in church all my life, Sunday and Wednesday, so I know a lot of people have a similar background. I still hold, to a lot of things I learned growing up. I really just started my spiritual awakening a few years ago. But I'm just learning that God and our connection with our spirituality and each other is so much more vast than the box we put it in. And I have been exploring that, so this is why we are here. So yeah, I am going to pull a few cards and see where the energy goes. I call this I'm gonna call this one my lit sessions. It's kind of late at night. Nighttime's my vibe. I have a glass of wine here that I'm sipping on. A little bit of smoke, and I'm just kind of in a relaxed vibe, and we're just gonna see how this goes. I don't know if y'all can hear it. I have African drums in the background. Yeah, it's kind of my vibe, so you may hear a commercial. Y'all, I'm just starting, so I need your support. I do not have YouTube Premium yet, so we're gonna work with what we got, aren't we? Yes. Again, like I said, I have not been reading tarot long. I am still kind of new, so have mercy on me. You're on this journey with me. So I'm going to do my thing, and then I'm going to pull 3 cards, and we're going to see what this energy is saying. Give me a moment. Now, I usually like to say a prayer before I start. I always say, Spirit, Ancestors, Spirit Guides, Angels, thank you for the messages that you have for me and for us. Please block me out any emotional projections, any thoughts. Allow me to channel these messages clearly. Amen, and I'll say. Alright, you guys, I usually like to start with hearing from my support team, Angels, Ancestors, Spirit Guides. So I usually use this deck here. This deck is Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. Yeah. So this is what I usually like to start with. I'm gonna shuffle, and then I'll pull a card. I'll just pull one this time, but I like to start with this deck, kind of just have a starting point. Consult my people first. My animal totem is an owl. There's usually an owl that's outside the window. Sometimes you might hear it one night. I guess maybe not tonight, but yeah. So I'm just gonna, ooh, that's a lot. I'm gonna take this one card. Let's see. This says Shield Maiden. Make plans and focus. Make plans and focus. I know for me, you guys, I'm not surprised this is coming out because Spirit has just spontaneously told me to get up and do this reading. So I'll set that there. Next, I like to consult with this deck here. And this is, I'll show y'all this, the Lantern Oracle Guidebook. For me, it's like connecting with the more feminine energy, more feminine guidance. This is the Oracle deck as well, so just kind of seeing what the energy is, kind of seeing what it's telling me. I'm gonna shuffle this one more time, then we'll see what we get. Y'all, I'm just in a real relaxed state, you know. This is the lit session. I don't know what happened, but here we are. But anyway, this is the lit session. So just bear with me. So let's see. Oh, this popped out. I'm not gonna take all three. I'm just gonna take this one. This says wishful expectations. Acknowledge the smoke and mirrors in your life for what they are. So make plans and focus, and then wishful expectations. Acknowledge the smoke and mirrors in your life for what they are. It's time to get real, you guys. It's time to cut through the crap. It's time to make choices for your own life. You know, for me, especially on my spiritual journey, I'm realizing a lot of what I learned as a person growing up, it wasn't all truth, and it wasn't necessarily my truth. And I've been losing a lot of people along the way, and it's been difficult, but it has allowed me to step into my life path. So just cutting through those illusions, and making plans and focus. It's time for people to start really stepping into their soul path, like what they're meant to do. So, yeah, that's what I take away from these cards. I'd be interested to hear how they resonate with you, but this is the overall kind of vibe for the reading. So I like to use this deck next. This is African American Tarot deck. This is a great deck for everyone. But I know this is my deck. It's just clear cut for me. I'm black, obviously. So I just feel like it just really speaks closely to me. And this deck kind of carries a masculine energy, which is great. Because our men need some guidance as well. And then this is my other deck that I have here. I like to use them all. This is a very first deck. A good friend of mine gifted it to me. It's called Silver Witchcraft Tarot. This is just my very first deck that I ever got. I personally don't do witchcraft. I personally don't cast spells or do dark magic. That's not my zhuzh. I'm a light worker. You know, I don't try to cast spells. It's just a very practical deck. And it was just a really great deck for me to start learning with. So I like to use this to clarify. Me and this deck have, you know, been rolling with it. So it really helps me to get clarity when I'm not quite sure. But we're going to start with this deck. I'm going to shuffle. Spirit is asking me to just do 3 cards. And let's see what we get. Okay, 1, 2. All came out. in the upright. Just flew right out. First card, we have the Knight of Cups. See him on that rabbit here, Knight of Cups. And then we have, this is the High Priestess. And then we have Five of Swords. So give me a minute. Kind of just see how I feel here. Again, I have been practicing tarot for a while, but I'm still learning. So I will consult my guides if I need to. I'm not ashamed to do that. I read intuitively. I read candidly. But I'm not above, excuse me, double checking. So give me just a moment to see what Spirit tells me about these cards. Knight of Cups, High Priestess, and the Five of Swords. I'm getting like I've said, like cutting to the crap. You know, people may have told you things that sounded good. That kind of made you go with them. You know, and most people just have people's best interest in mind, you know. They have taken you down a rabbit hole. But we're putting it into that. Coming to think for yourself. Coming to know things for yourself. Putting the past behind you with this Five of Swords, you know. People try to play you, but they really play themselves. And then just really coming into your own knowing. I'm going to get this deck to just give us some more clarification. This one kind of yanked out. We'll go with that one. So, King of Wands, Eight of Swords, Six of Wands. So yeah, you know, we all have masculine and feminine energy, so take it how it resonates. But like I said, just cutting through the crap, cutting ties with things that just don't resonate with you anymore, and really pushing through. You know, some people may have been gone through some things. I know this reading resonates for me. I have really just been trying to make lemonade out of my lemons here lately. We're also coming up on a retrograde, so I know energies are weird. For me, and for this channel, it's interesting this King of Wands comes out, you know, because King of Wands is like someone who fights through opposition, and someone who literally, you know, makes things with their hands, an alchemist, and it's just like, it's like making something for yourself, heading in your own direction. You know, Eight of Swords for me can mean a lot, but I'm going by the illustration in the picture here, and they have a knife, and they're tied to this tree, they're bound, and they have that knife. Though for me, it's cutting ties. You may have had to cut ties with people. I know I've had to. Just cutting out things. You hear that banging? I think that's Spirit saying, yeah, But freeze yourself. But then here's the Six of Wands. Here's the Six of Wands here. You know, so after some struggle, you're still gonna come into some victory here. Let me see what other energy I'm getting. Maybe a masculine energy is just kind of seeing through some things. You know, cutting through some old ideals and is ready to collaborate with someone. Masculine and feminine, you see the male and the female here? It's time for masculine and feminine energies to come together and collaborate. I'm gonna just say that too. There's been a lot of division. But we need each other, you guys, in whatever way that works for you. Romantically, platonically, we need each other. The world needs it. I'm gonna pull one more card, and then we're gonna wrap it up. Three of Wands. I'm gonna get my book here. Love this book. A little bit of tarot. This just really is clear cut and helps you just get a clear understanding. So Spirit wants me to read out of this book. And I like it a lot. You all might like it. I'll repeat the name when I'm done. If you're learning tarot like me, or if you just want more clear-cut understanding, this is a great book. So Three of Wands. Any plan or creative venture you have or plan to put into action in the near future will lead to an expansion of opportunities. People from further afield and overseas will offer new outlets for your talents and perhaps unexpected overseas travel. Striking out for independence and getting your own home, promotion, or new and more fulfilling career are indicated. If job hunting, expand your range of jobs in the physical area of your search. Any creative ventures you pursue will receive a favorable response. So yeah, you guys, it's about striking out on your own. It's about cutting through the crap and just starting on your life path, and you will receive a favorable response. This is my first video, so this is confirmation for me. I'm striking out. I'm doing something new because this is my first video, and I hope and do expect to receive a favorable response. This is really me stepping out on faith, you guys. I was terrified to do this, but I felt led to do it. This came from my heart. If you have any loving comments or guidance or anything I needed to clarify, I'm open to constructive criticism. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. I'm gonna have some things in the description box below if you would like to book private readings. If you'd like to make a donation, if you'd like to support me. I'm just starting, so you know, I'm still needing to get some supplies and things like that. So if you would like to support your girl and, you know, donate, or if this message resonated with you, I would appreciate that as well. But yeah, you know, when you're doing work for Spirit, you know, Spirit is the one that provides for you, but we understand the exchange of energy. I just felt like I had to say that. I know we don't like talking about it, but it has to be talked about. So, and I'll probably do readings in the future about finances. I know people are interested in that. But anyway, check out the description box below for all my details. Again, this is Turquoise Star Tarot. Thank you so much for tuning in if you are still here.